You failed fantastically to execute whatever economic ideas you may have had when you were Nigeria's Vice President, APC tells Atiku. And now to the news in full. The ruling party also accused him of also failing to get the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to do so during the 16 years it was in power. The ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, has berated former Vice President Atiku Abubakar over his recent criticism of the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, describing him as Africa's most infamous election loser. In a statement issued by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka Esquire, the party noted that he had the chance to execute whatever economic ideas he may have ever had but failed to do so as Vice President. The ruling party also accused him of also failing to get the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to do so during the 16 years it was in power. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Monday claimed that the presidential election won by President Tinubu was criminally stolen from him. Atiku's statement comes over a year after the Nigerian Supreme Court affirmed Tinubu's victory in the 2023 presidential election. Atiku also blamed Tinubu for the excruciating pain suffered by citizens due to what he described as trial and error economic policies implemented by the administration. However, reacting to the statement, APC slammed Atiku, questioning why he was here to fix the rot and hopeless dysfunction of his party, PDP, if he thinks himself capable of fixing Nigeria. Moka said that since serving as vice president, Atiku has lost elections to every single president that has been elected to office in Nigeria. 6 times in the last 17 years, Nigerians have declared their verdicts of untrustworthiness, incompetence, chronic corruption, visionlessness, uncanny desperation, and lack of sportsmanship on Atiku's presidential candidacy, and roundly rejected him at the polls. He said Atiku is Africa's most infamous presidential election losers. Well, this one, they did not lie. APC spokesman stated that despite Atiku's long record of electoral defeats was serially certified by Nigeria's highest court, sealing his rejection by the electorate with judicial and constitutional finality. Yet, he continues to lay a bogus claim that he did not lose the 2023 presidential election. The APC said that is beyond comical, just as he probably believes that he was cheated out of all previous 5 presidential elections that he also lost. Atiku's inability to come to terms with the reality of his rejection cuts an ominous portrait of extreme and disturbing political desperation. Nigeria's intelligent and discerning electorate will not act against their own best interest by electing into office a man with some of the most obscene record of breach of public trust so odious that former President Olusegun Obasanjo reportedly stated that if I support Atiku for anything, God will not forgive me. Moka added, Atiku is a central and recurrent player in some of our country's most vile roll call of corruption scandals perpetrated by PDP administration. And it is not only PDP that perpetrates corruption, no, even you people, APC, you Nabi Odonge, like you are the president among the people that do corruption in this country. You people are taking the lead, I beg. Atiku was the vice president in the government that created crooked and viscerally corrupt petrol subsidy hydra-headed dragon that has crippled our country economy and laid the foundation for the endemic corruption and inefficiency that have undermined our power sector throughout the years. Atiku's desperation to be president can only be understood in the context of his determination to complete the full subversion of Nigeria's economic life from where he left off as vice president. Nigeria will not entrust their country to someone who puts his selfish interest and the interest of his cronies over and above the national interest. Having now demystified himself with the release last Sunday of What I Would Do Differently, it is now settled that Atiku has nothing to offer Nigerians but his stale, tired, tested and failed economic ideas that are at polar relevance to the current existential economic challenges facing the country. Atiku had a chance to execute whatever economic ideas he may have ever had. He failed fantastically to do so as vice president and also failed to get his forlorn PDP to do so in all of their 16 profligate years. Atiku thinks himself capable of fixing Nigeria but cannot fix the rot and hopeless dysfunction in his PDP. He appealed to Nigerians to support the APC administration led by President Tinubu. Don't appeal to us. We are not going to support anything. PDP or APC, we are not supporting any one of them. But really, Atiku should just go and calm down. He should just forget about being a president of this country. You've tried several times and people are not voting you in. Just leave it. Just leave it and look for somebody else to support. Give advice. That is the position that you are in now. You can't want to be the president by all means, by all costs. What is it? Taiwo Ale says Atiku has no idea of what it takes to govern Nigeria. And the court says Atiku from his manifesto will have been better than what we are seeing from Lagos pretenders. I beg, PDP and APC, both of them are the same thing. They are just hiding. It is the same people that are in PDP that are in APC because they are always decamping. If PDP does not decamp to APC tomorrow, APC will decamp to PDP. So they are just like reshuffling. That's what they are doing. They are not any different. Ikechukwu says those presidency are always high on some substance. Have you seen a vice president executing his own ideas? No, he can't. It is always the president that can execute it. Says Adnan Mott says you don't know that how is interval between president and vice president yet. This is about obey and disobey. Muhammad Yakubu says how about APC administration with an unprecedented record of failure ever in the history of Nigeria. About 33% inflation, over 34 million unemployment, 2.8% GDP and worst insecurity that have pervaded everywhere in Nigeria shouldn't have extended the blame game beyond their myopic tendencies that equally passed be careful level. The administration should have sunk its faces in shame. They don't have shame if it is by that one. They do not have any shame. Mudashir says Atiku is far more better than current president. Well, maybe he would have been manageable. Mohammed Shetima says, who is talking? I beg, APC is a failure. They flung this country into hunger. Yes, so. Prince Sunday says, look at APC, that all ramifications, they are failure. They are calling another person a failure. Yes, so. APC right now, they are like the worst ever. Darlington Roland says, APC has nothing to tell us, but Atiku has nothing to tell us. Make it rest. Oduefi says, it is not all about good governance. It is about who failed and who wants to fail because the other person failed first. This country now, wow. Onidime says, no matter how he failed, it will still be far better than Tinubu. Maybe he would have been better, but right now, he should just let it go. He should let it go. He has tried a lot of time, and it seems as if the stars are not aligning in his favor to become the president of our great country. Prince Adewale says the professor in failure is calling someone better than them a failure. Abu APC, now failure government they be. It is well, but really Atiku should just let it go. Really, because it seems as if people don't want him there. He has tried several times and it's not working. My listeners, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.